Hi, I'm Dr. Caplan. Lately, I've heard lots of questions about gender differences when it comes to cannabis use. So, for a few videos, I'll cover some of the major differences that we see between men and women. Topic number 1, frequency and intensity of use. In the published literature, there is a significant difference in the genders around the intensity and frequency of cannabis use. Both population surveys and epidemiological studies show that men are more likely to be heavy cannabis consumers, whereas women tend to be lighter and less frequent users. At least so far, this is a robust finding with significant societal and health implications. Although men are more likely to use cannabis, women may escalate from a first use to dependence more rapidly, a phenomenon known as telescoping. This highlights a potential gender difference in the progression of cannabis use, with women possibly transitioning more quickly to problematic use than men do. It's important to keep in mind with statistics like these, number one, they sometimes come from substance abuse or mental health services groups that often have a bias against cannabis. And number two, of course, talking about population differences in cannabis is a little bit like talking about differences in exercise routines or nutrition habits or sleep. They're very difficult things to generalize because there's so many individual factors that affect these kinds of results. And number three, as our culture is learning very well these days, with anything that relates to gender, there's plenty of middle ground and gray area, and we mustn't put too much stock in sweeping generalizations. Nonetheless, there may be clues buried in these trends that help us learn more about cannabis or ways we might help one another. That's all for today, but thanks for watching and follow for more.